It's the first favorites video of 2022 and I'm so pumped to be doing this today. Hi guys, it's Magali, and if it's your first time on my channel, then welcome. If you're a returning viewer, then welcome back. I make regular videos on beauty, fashion, travel sometimes, I guess, not really that often, and also food, ceramics, just different things that I'm into. So if these are things that you guys are into as well, then I would love it if you would take a moment to hit the red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. I feel like in 2022 this channel is slowly changing. It's not going to be anything like super dramatic, but I'm not making many of the old videos that don't really resonate with me anymore, and I'm going to be incorporating brand new stuff, just things that I enjoy. I took a second to think, do I still want to be doing favorites videos? It just feels right, so I'm not overthinking it. I like sitting down and sharing these things with you guys and just talking and connecting or whatever. And it also helps me because sometimes I feel like the months just mash together, like the calendar doesn't mean anything. It felt like it was October yesterday, it's the end of January today. This just has a nice way of breaking up those months. I'm like, okay, it's the end of January, I'm gonna do this video and then we can move on to February, you know. And I have a bunch of favorites to share this month. There is a teeniest bit of makeup, a little bit more personal care, a snack, and I think some really good television. Let's just dive right into those favorites. But just before that, I want to take a second to give a shout out to everyone who's been a member on my channel. I offer like channel memberships on YouTube, and I have for a while. If you're confused about what that is, that's like a way to support me directly. So you can join. It's a very tiny recurring payment that happens monthly, but then you can stop it at any time. It is affordable. I have priced it the amount that 2 samosas cost in my local corner shop. You do get some perks. You get to see my videos early. You get a little discount on Studio Bahia, which is my small handmade brand. But mostly I'm just really thankful for your support, and I feel like it means a lot that you guys take that step to support a creator that you like. Sometimes this job just feels like it's missing a human element. Like if we really deconstruct it right now, it's me sitting in my window talking into a camera lens, there's a mic on top, and that's just a little bit weird, you know. I know it's reaching you guys and I get your positive feedback sometimes, so I just miss the human element a little bit for sure, even though I'm an introvert. You don't have to be a member, but you know, sometimes talk to me a little more. I would really like that. If you could leave comments, just whatever. It doesn't have to be anything so special, but it doesn't then feel as much of a one-way conversation. I can see a number of views, but it helps me realize that there's actually people behind those views. I don't know. Thank you for indulging in my little weird segue. Now on to the favorites. I'm actually wearing a bunch of things on me right now that are my favorites as usual, and I'm gonna start with this cute little t-shirt that I designed, and this is a drawing that I made. This is my cat, Thelma, my eldest cat. Some of you guys might already know him. I have a little Instagram account for my cats. I'm a crazy cat lady for sure. My 4 cats are a very big part of my life, but I don't really mention them that much on this channel. I don't know why. They're in all my vlogs. If you go to my vlog channel, you'll most often see cats. I really like how this turned out. I didn't really want to talk about it until I actually tried it out, and I love it. Right now there's only one design. You can purchase it as well if you would like to, and I like the quality that they use. This is a crop t-shirt, but that doesn't mean it's super cropped. It hits a little below the belly button for me. The actual length will differ depending on your height. If you're shorter, it'll be longer. If you're taller, then it'll be even shorter. I just like wearing these kind of crop t-shirts with high-waist jeans. All my jeans and even most of my shorts are high-waist. It goes really well with that, and there's no midriff opening happening with me. I love the sleeves and the feel of the cotton. I like the high neck. I think it's a first for like a higher neck for me. Really, it's available in a lot of different sizes. It's available in different colors as well, but I would recommend the grey goes best with the design. And I heard a YouTuber I really enjoy watching say this: don't just buy it to buy it if this seems like a t-shirt that would fit in with your style naturally. If you like t-shirts and if you like cats and you like Thelma or whatever, then you can check this out. It's not expensive as well. I might actually design some more things in the future, but this is a very special first design. We'll move on to some beauty items that I enjoyed. First is a makeup favorite. This is something I've shown on the channel more than a year ago. I loved it when I got it. Now I rediscovered it and I was like, why did I ever stop wearing these? It's this roll of colored eyeliners from Colourpop. So you can get a lot of these colored eyeliners individually, but this roll is really cool because you get like a rainbow of different colors. And really, these cream gel liners, some of the nicest formula I've ever used. They're really affordable. They are so smooth, like really creamy. There's no pulling or tugging. I love just using them on my upper lid, and then I usually do a thin line of black liquid liner just to open my eyes a little, otherwise they look small. I'm not someone to play with eyeshadow or anything that much. My eyes can sometimes look like boring when I do other makeup. So I like these to infuse a little pop of color and I still keep it really simple. I've been reaching for them every time I film for YouTube now, depending on whatever I'm wearing. I'll pick up one of these and use them. Today's eyeliner has been this pale yellow, which is called Extra Frosting. This is just really a fantastic and fun kit that you can do so many things with. I feel like I should also try and vary my eyeliner style, but now that I've found something I like that's simple, I end up just doing the same thing again and again. The next thing that I have is this green hair color. This is kind of like what you see on my hair right now. It's from this Indian brand called Paradise, and they have so many different like fun and funky shades. I used to sometimes do my hair in funky colors when I was younger, then I stopped doing it, and now I realize it's so much of fun and I want to do it again. So to do this, you actually have to usually bleach your hair before, and then you can just apply whatever color you want. It's quite easy. The formula feels really nice. It's not messy. It's not smelly. Bleach usually smells a little bit, but that's like a one-time thing. And then you put this on. If you want to see more of the application and all, there's a YouTube video on how I got this. And it's not like the perfect semi-permanent color. I used to use foreign brands earlier. They would last way longer. This one fades a lot more with each and every wash. I see it getting quite a bit lighter. But at the same time, I can't expect perfection from a small Indian brand. I really love what they're doing. You can't get those foreign brands like Pravana and all that I used to use. You can't get them here. I like buying from this brand. It'll last quite a while, but when I finish it, I will try another one of their colors. Now on to lots of different winter care products. First for the face. This is also basically from Colourpop. I freaking love Colourpop. And I have a little discount code if you've never shopped on Colourpop before. But this is from their skincare brand called Forte Beauty, and they are these face milks that I've been loving to use in this really cold weather. I usually tend to use gels or whatever because my skin is usually quite oily, but now that it's gotten cold, my skin is normal to dry and I kind of don't know how to deal with it. So I was using this Laneige Cica sleeping mask every day, just once a day at night time. It worked really well for me, but it's a heavier formula that I realized when I was using it every day that I started getting like little clogged pores and whiteheads. It's a little heavier and greasier and, you know, richer than my skin is used to. So now I try to use it a couple of times a week, and I've moved on to these because they are that perfect balance between slightly rich and slightly light. So I got a set which had like 4 mini face milks, and I've tried a lot of different face milks. This one is pineapple coconut and matcha avocado. They have a light fragrance of whatever ingredients are in there, but they all seem to work pretty much the same. I don't see any large difference between them, and they're all fantastic. You can also get like a big size bottle. I know I've used up a big size bottle, I think in 2020. Colourpop makes amazing makeup, but don't sleep on this skincare also. Their Forte Beauty stuff is just really nice, and I'm gonna keep using these as we hopefully transition to slightly warmer weather in the coming weeks. And now onto a body care product, because I'm someone that's so lazy with daily moisturization and this weather has necessitated it. So you know, I try to use whatever shortcuts I can to not dry out my skin that much. I used to swear by shower oils. I think they're still amazing, but I haven't used shower oils this entire winter. One body product that has just saved my skin desert has been the Body Shop's Shea shower cream. So they have a lot of shower gels also, but this one's called a shower cream because of the much thicker consistency. It's like a lovely rich lotion. I love the smell of like shea butter in it. It's so subtle, a little sweet. It is a slightly nutty fragrance and it's just yummy. And this one will cleanse your body without stripping it. And this is my second bottle this winter because my mom has also been using it. We usually just end up using the same products, we use the same bathroom, and so it finishes off faster, and it's just such a worthy expense for happy body skin. So I'm gonna keep reaching for this every winter. When it gets warm, I'll stop using it, and then when it gets cold and dry again, I'll go to this. And I know even St. Ives has a shea shower cream that's pretty nice. I do think the Body Shop one's a little better though. I have been a menstrual cup user for like about 2 years now. I've been pretty much using just cups. I think they call it cupwort when you transition from other period products to menstrual cups. I wouldn't be overstating to say that menstrual cups changed my life. My periods can be pretty difficult, you know. I do have a lot of other discomfort and symptoms that are usually associated with periods, as well as a heavy flow. The cups really made a big difference in my life. There was a learning curve. I always say it, 1 or 2 periods are going to be like weird and uncomfortable when you're switching to a cup. But when the pandemic first started, I was like, this is a time to finally push myself to do it, and I did in 2020. I've been using the same cup pretty much all this time, which is absolutely fine because cups can last a really long time and it's meant to like not create waste and stuff. A few months ago, I finally felt ready to try a different cup, and I've been having some sort of small issues with my previous cup, especially to do with like leaking and stuff during the early heavy flow days. I was looking around for cups when I came across ʟSoᴛ brand, and this cup was also sent to me. I had a little talk with the people who created this. The market's really saturated right now. Try to go on Amazon or anywhere, search for menstrual cups. There are so many options. When I first used it, I could tell the quality was just so much better than my first cup, so it's like a nice worthy expense. It comes in this nice box, and then you get this little baggie which I keep the cup. I like this form. It's different from other cups. It has almost that like an amphora that fits in and gets a lock in there really nicely, and also it's got a slightly firmer ring that helps stay in place. This little loop thingy to help you get it out easier. And this is supposed to be the ideal cup for beginners, and they have it in like 2 variants. The variants are to be chosen based on what you're looking for in a cup. So I think they recommend the smaller size one if you are a beginner to cups, because it's ʟSoᴛ, it's supposed to be easy, and that one's a little bit softer as well. The softer material will help you get comfortable with the cup. I'm not a beginner and I also have heavy flows, so based on that, the other cup is recommended, which is not just larger, it's also firmer. I love that they do that. Now firmer cups can be a smidge more uncomfortable to insert because they're just harder, but they give you an awesome seal, and I've just been so happy with this cup because it has stopped any of the other issues, the leaking issues and stuff I was having. I'm recommending this to you guys after 2 full cycles use, so I know what I'm talking about. I would not talk about it until I've actually tried it, and it's an amazing cup. So if you're looking to switch to cups for the first time, or if you're looking for an upgrade on your current menstrual cup, definitely check them out. They've also kindly given me a discount code. They do this really great social thing also. When you buy one, they donate one to women in rural India from like more backward communities, and I think that's just so amazing. I checked out some of their work on YouTube also. Cups are just really sustainable option. They're great for women from low income backgrounds as well, because once you have it, you're set for a couple of years and you can do anything while on a cup. You can exercise and swim and just, it really makes life better. So they also help women with training, like they educate women from a certain region, and she goes out into the village. So they don't just give away the cups, but they help the women there actually be comfortable with it, how to use it. And I think that is just really, really amazing work that needs highlighting. Now I have a little snack to mention, and then we're gonna move on to TV shows. And the snack of the month has been these ʟ_Āyān choco pies. So I'm sure I don't need to introduce choco pies to you guys, because there are quite a few of them on the Indian market. And recently on my blog channel I did a taste test video where I tried out 4 different choco pies. I'm gonna link it over there if you haven't seen it. But if you don't want to see it, spoiler alert, this Orion one was my favorite by far. It's just so delicious compared to the other brands. It's just light and the flavors are so yummy. Like seriously, you guys, if you've tried other choco pies before, I'm guessing you probably tried the other brand available. Try this one and thank me later. So I already have loved eating this, and then just after I filmed that tasting video, they released a new one in India, which is like the choco pie with added strawberry. It's actually like pretty much the same thing, but there's a little bit of that like a strawberry jammy kind of filling in the center, and it says it has real strawberry. So I initially didn't really know what to expect, but after tasting this, oh my god, it's so good. And I'm not like a big strawberry person, but there's a little bit of like that jammy strawberry filling in the center. It's not overdone, and the jam also doesn't taste like synthetic. They say it's real strawberries. It tastes yummy. It tastes like those really high-end strawberry preserves that you get from Bombay and stuff, and it complements the chocolate so well, because chocolate and strawberry is an established winning combination. So, you know, you guys should probably try these. Like, try the chocolate one, try the strawberry one. They're really, really great, and I've introduced a lot of people to this. I know about it because I have been getting messages about the same. On to television shows, and I have 2 comedies to recommend to you guys, but they're both very different tone. One of them is very cynical and, you know, a little bit boundary pushing and not safe for work, and one of them is like more wholesome, something that you could watch with the whole family, and it's just really lovely. So I'm going to go with the cynical, mean one first, and then we'll go on to the other one. I finally started watching Curb Your Enthusiasm, which is a total cult comedy, you know, and I've seen few episodes of it, and I found Larry David, like the character, he's also the creator of the show, and he's playing a version of himself. I found him really annoying. He is annoying, you know. He is actually the co-creator of Seinfeld along with Jerry Seinfeld, and Seinfeld has always been like really up there for me when comedies, when I talk about them. For many years I thought it was the best comedy ever. Now there are many comedies that have pushed boundaries and are much further, but when you think about it, like it aired in the 90s, it changed everything, and it's still a very seminal, important kind of comedy show that broke the conventions of all other comedy shows, you know. So it's not wholesome, but one of the great things about this style of comedy, it's like that principle that I actually have in a t-shirt called like fuck around and find out, wherein, you know, you do stuff stupidly and you do suffer the consequences of your actions. So Curb Your Enthusiasm also kind of works on that premise. Larry and the people around him often do stupid things, and they usually get the consequences, like the just desserts, they get it in the same episode itself. And some of the premises are just so silly, but they make entertaining viewing. So it's taken me years to reach the stage where I could get into these kind of comedies with like real assholes in them, but now I really get it. I also really love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, so if you enjoy that, you probably like Curb Your Enthusiasm as well. So one of the other reasons I really love Curb Your Enthusiasm is because their style of filming it is something so different. It's not a scripted comedy per se, because they don't usually have a written script. They just usually have an outline for every episode, and then the characters, who are all comedy veterans, like the actors, they improvise the episode. So it has this very raw feel to it that you'll not see from other comedy shows at all. I found that tone really refreshing. It's nice, you know, and it's got a lot of really amazing guest stars. I'm still in like the second or third season, so I can't wait to go further and watch more of it. And now we go on to the wholesome comedy, which is a brand new one. This was a show I was looking forward to before it aired, and I actually started watching it from when the first episode came out. I was waiting for it, and it has really surpassed my expectations. It is a school workplace comedy, kind of shown from the perspective of the teachers. It's called Abbott Elementary, and it's created by Quinta Brunson. I have been sort of following her career and what she does for a really long time. Few years ago, she got her start on BuzzFeed videos, so you may recognize her from the viral BuzzFeed videos when BuzzFeed videos were a thing. And then she moved on to this other comedy that I really like called A Black Lady Sketch Show. That's the name of the show, and it's really great. And she created her own show, and she also acts in it. Like, she's the main character, and she's a teacher at an American public school, an inner city sort of school where people often don't come from the best backgrounds, and schools are also very underfunded. And it's very sweet. The format of the show is mockumentary style, which, if you've seen Parks and Recreation, The Office, like everyone of our generation knows those mockumentary comedies. All of the supporting characters are also great and has a lot of heart. So it's the opposite of Curb Your Enthusiasm, which has no heart. So some days you just want to be reassured that there are still nice people in the world, and you need that little bit of a warm hug in comedy form, and that's when you love Abbott Elementary. It's so sweet. They've had 3 or 4 episodes out so far, and I've watched every single one. This is a kind of show that I wait for new episodes to drop and devour them immediately. Do check the show out, and I hope you guys like it as well. That's it for January 2022 favorites. I know it ran long. I hope you find something you like from all of the different things that I've mentioned. I would love for you guys to leave me a comment for just about anything. Let me know how you are, anything that went well for you this month, anything new that you really enjoyed. Please speak to me about it. I will see you guys in my next video. Hoping for weekly uploads now, regular ones, and working hard towards it.